Donald Trump and Elon Musk are dead. They are dead. I don't know if you're paying attention. I'm not even going to bury the lead. No burying the lead. I usually build up. Donald Trump and Elon Musk are dead. To each other. To each other. Oh, man. What have we gotten ourselves into? You know, let me show you why I'm saying this first. Let's just Donald Trump and Elon Musk are dead. Listen to what this is breaking news. What's today, July 1st? Breaking news as of yesterday, all right? Look at this. This is breaking news as of yesterday. Here we go. Elon Musk said this: every member of Congress who campaigned on reducing government spending and then immediately voted for the biggest debt increase in history should hang their head in shame. And then he said this: and they will lose their primary next year if it is the last thing I do on this earth. Take a second and think about this reality. Now, a lot of people said that Donald Trump and Elon Musk were not going to coexist. But boy, did they sell at least the Republicans, boy, did they sell the Republicans a dream. They sold the conservatives a dream. Donald Trump and Elon Musk are dead to each other. Listen to what Elon Musk is saying. He says that every member of Congress who campaigned on reducing government spending, so all the people that campaigned on it that were excited about Doge, right? The Department of Government Efficiency that Elon led, he was a senior member in Trump's cabinet for a period of time, right? They said they voted against the greatest debt increase in history. He said if they will lose their primary seat next year if it's the last thing they do. So he is swearing that if this bill passes, which is dubbed the Big Beautiful Bill by Donald Trump, if it passes, he says he's going to do everything he can to make sure they all lose their seats. Think about that statement for a second. This was one of the biggest unifiers for the conservative party, Trump and Musk. Remember last year, right after Trump got shot, Musk vowed to make sure that he would win, giving $250 million of his own bread to make sure that he won, right? Remember that. Goes through the stuff with Doge, fires a lot of people. There were people losing jobs left and right. I had people in my church worried about losing their jobs because you could just get an email saying, hey, pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me. That's a cent. You were just getting a jump around email from House of Doge, House of Trump. And it seemed like it didn't, most people said something was going to happen, but it seemed like while these two were lock in step, crushing it. But you could see little things happening. And then all of a sudden, they have this big blow up. And now Elon Musk is essentially declaring war against Donald Trump. Let me prove this to you. Here, let me tell you what, first of all, what are we talking about here? What's the issue? All right, so Donald Trump is trying to pass, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, today, this big, beautiful bill in Congress for several key reasons. And Elon Musk has a problem with it. Here's Elon Musk's problems with this bill. He says it will cause economic and strategic harm. He argues the bill will destroy millions of jobs in America and cause immense strategic harm to our country. That's a fascinating statement because, it might have been a good decision. And let me say this real quick so people know, because there's always people, they idolize politics so much that they think when you're against something, you're for the other. Let me make it clear for the people in the back. I'm not a Democrat. I've never voted Democrat in my life. I don't trust the Democrats. But you know what? I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Republican. I don't trust any of them peoples, right? I don't trust none of them. So I'm critiquing the people who are in government right now. So for those of you that are quick to call somebody woke because they big black, got dreads, and didn't vote Republican, shame on you. I'm going to campaign against you wherever you are, like Elon Musk. All right, that's not what this is. I'm critiquing with reality, and this is reality. All right, this guy, I don't know how many millions of jobs. I don't know if millions of jobs were lost under Doge, but a lot of people lost jobs, man. And it wasn't like, hey, we're going to transition you out. It was, you don't have a job as of Friday, sometimes through email. So the irony of, I'm not saying the jobs are the same or, oh, we need to get rid of those jobs. I don't know. You don't know. To be honest with you, you believe what you're told, just like we all do, right? So it's not like we know what's really going on. But this is what happened. He's saying, look, this bill will destroy millions of jobs in America. Fiscal irresponsibility. Musk has sharply criticized the bill. If Musk is right, this is a $5 trillion debt ceiling increase, calling it the biggest increase in history and warning it puts America in the fast lane to debt slavery. Wow. But here's the big one. Cuts to electric vehicle incentives. Sources familiar with Musk's position say he's also frustrated the bill cuts the electric vehicle tax credit, which directly affects Tesla. This will make more sense in a second, right? So Musk, he is threatening to form a new political party called the America Party. This is all over Twitter. They got this big sign. Keep in mind, this dude is South African. He's not even American. But everyone's rallying around him. It's a fascinating time. This dude's not even American. He's South African. And he's saying that if this bill passes, he is going to start a new political party. And this is going to it's going to split the Republican Party. That's what it's going to do. This is not going to affect the Democrats that much at all, which is another problem in and of itself. I'm all for a new party. I'm just not all for a new party led by Elon Musk. Oh, pobrecito. So of course, the Donald, he's got to respond. Listen to Trump's response to this, all right? Donald Trump has responded to Elon Musk's criticism of the big, beautiful bill. This is straight. This is what I love. I will say this about Trump. Here's what I do like about Trump. I will say this. This is what I love about Donald Trump. He reminds me of dudes we grew up with. You can't say nothing about Trump unless he gonna say something back. He just can't let it go. He's never seen Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. He's never heard Frankie Beverly and Maze Before I Let Go. He's never heard it. He never heard none of that, right? Here's Trump's response, apparently. Subsidies. So this is Donald Trump's response to Elon Musk's criticism of the big, beautiful bill with a mix of personal attacks, our president of the United States, threats to Musk's business interests, and public dismissal of Musk's concerns. So here's what Trump's saying. Subsidies and deportation. Said Trump claimed that Musk receives more government. Listen to this. Listen to this. Trump claimed that Musk receives more government subsidies than anyone in history and suggested that without these supports, Musk would have to close up and head back home to South Africa. He went further, telling reporters that his administration would have to take a look, listen to this, at deporting Musk, referencing Musk's status as a naturalized U.S. citizen. Trump also quipped, we might have to put Doge on Elon. I don't even have to read anything else. Think about that statement. Let's go a little bit more. This is important. Some of y'all are Christians, you just don't care. Go ahead and click off. I get it, 100%. But this is going to affect the way you think about your society. Because what you don't care about, other believers do. They get lathered up, and then you're going to end up fighting with people, and you ain't even paying attention. Listen to old Uncle Curdy Kurt. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm just giving you the news. I'm just telling you what it is. Businesses Chuck argued that ending subsidies for Musk companies would mean no more rocket launches, satellites, or vehicle production, and our nation would save a fortune. So listen what he's doing. Trump is now blaming Elon Musk for some of the fiscal problems in America, a dude that he hired to lead an organization that was supposed to cut the spending. He's now creating a bill that is way more than what they had cut. And now he's calling Elon Musk's character, citizenship into question. Trump has stated he was very surprised and disappointed by Musk's remarks. And Trump and his allies have dismissed Musk's attacks as baseless and motivated by personal grievances. Trump's response has escalated the feud, shifting from policy debate to personal and professional threats. Donald Trump and Elon Musk are dead to each other. Let me tell you why this is important for you. For me, everything always points back to this verse that I always use. Take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them. So I'm always asking, Lord, what are you exposing here? Like, what are you wanting your people to see? The Lord wants his children, those who believe in him. Everyone's not a child of God. Everyone's made in God's image, but a child of God, everyone is not, right? A child of God is your believer. You profess everyone's made in God's image, and he does love everyone on some level, but everyone's not a child of God. So I'm always wondering, God, what are you trying to show your people like you? What do you want us to see? And for years, it was the fallacy of the Democrats, the idolatry of race, the idolatry of systems, of the idolatry of victimization, right? Everything was about being a victim and you're just woke and all of that. What do you call this? The Democrats have been exposed. They're out. They're out. They're out. Black Lives Matter, exposed. They were witches. I mean, literally, not even making fun. That's what they said they were. I never trusted them. But I told everyone, do not think for a moment. All these Christians with these big platforms thought, look at God expose the left. They exposed the left as if God was proud of the right. And I told people over and over, the right is coming. It's coming. As soon as Tucker Carlson broke with Fox News and then Candace Owens with Daily Wire, I was like, the Lord is going to shake it up. And now you got two of the richest men, the most powerful men on the earth who were partnered together for the future of America are now blaming each other for the problems in America and threatening each other. Musk, I'm gonna make sure that every Republican loses its seat, and I'm gonna start a new Republican Party. Trump, we need to even question if this man's citizenship is right. So why, Trump, did you let a man whose citizenship is in question lead an organization that took jobs from a lot of other people, some of them who voted for you? Here's what the Lord is telling his people. Do not trust these people. Romans 13, submit to the governing authorities. Submit. Obey, follow your leaders. That's different than I trust, support, stand by, and will break relationships with other Christians because they disagree with these unregenerate people. The Lord is exposing the right. It's ridiculous. And I think it's a beautiful thing because he exposed the left, and it's a beautiful thing. You know why? Because no believer is supposed to put their hope in policy. We put our hope in a person, and that's the problem. So many people put their hope in policy. Christians on the left wanted policy changes because you wanted to end racism, as if racism is ever going to end. As if it's ever going to end until Jesus returns. It was all this stuff. You got the right. They want policy over person. We got to cut out all these things as if God isn't sovereign over those things. You stopped loving people and started loving policy. And the only people you love are the people that vote for the policies that you agree with, as if that glorifies God. And the Lord is showing every believer, whatever side you're on, but if right now it's the right's turn. If you're a conservative, pay attention. But you know what's going to happen for some people? All they're going to do is choose sides. Well, I'm rolling with Musk. I'm rolling with, because everyone thinks, no, for the believer, let me make this clear. For the believer, if you're not a Christian, I get it. For the believer, there's no such thing as America first. Unfollow me if you got to. I get it. Do what you do. I'm gonna still talk. For the believer, there's no such thing as America first. It's Jesus first. Always and only.